Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the very long overdue second installment of the MOC Builder series. If you didn't know, the first installment of this series was released back in March of 2021 and was centered around Mark Edgeworth, aka the Lego Room. Now today we're going to be shining the light on a slightly more humble MOC builder, Captain Mutant. But before we get into that, if at any point you're going to enjoy the video, then please go down there and hit that like button as well as the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's completely free to do and you can unsubscribe at any point if you do so wish in the future. But anyway, let's just jump straight into this. So, who is Captain Mutant? You may have already heard of him as he is quite active over on Twitter and also has a YouTube channel which is closing in on the 1000 subscriber mark. Anyway, it is safe to say that this man is a sci-fi fanatic, with many, if not all of his MOCs focused in on the fantasy space themes. This love of space and Lego can be traced back to one very important and influential set number 924, the Space Cruiser, which was released back in 1979. This was built when he was a child, but he did get back into Lego around 5 years or so ago, and has been creating and sharing his MOC since 2017. The first MOC he created is his classic Space Outpost, which for a first MOC, this definitely isn't a bad starting point. This build was initially put together in 2017, but underwent some changes and alterations later in 2019, adding some more exciting and different details. What you're seeing here is his lunar setup of this MOC, which shows all the different 5 ways that you're able to build the Outpost module. Each of the different modules are similar, but have different setups and detailed interiors inside. Speaking of interiors, accessibility is not a problem here at all, as all the different roofs are removable and all of the different walls are also able to move out of the way and pivot for better access. Captain Mutant is a fan of the LEGO Creator modular line and has even said that is what he collects the most, and you can see that through his very well thought out approach to the accessibility portion of this. There's a lot I like about inside each module. Firstly, they're all nicely detailed and are completely unique to one another. Also, the unnecessary sliding doors are a great way to polish these off. If you thought that's all there is to these modules, then you are sadly mistaken. There is a great feature built into these, where removing the airlock exposes some Technic pins which allow you to connect modules together. Captain Mutant clearly thought of everything when making this MOC. The next project he made was a MOC called Magic, or more formally known as the Managed Anti-Gravity Intake Collector, which is supposed to be some form of anti-gravity machine. Whilst this is a basic build, it does look really nice, with the chains on either side, and all the nice little details there as well. What I really like about this MOC, however, is that there is a story to tell behind it, and it also interconnects with the story of a space outpost, and that is something that Captain Mutant talks about in the video where he shows his creation off, and it's just a really nice way to connect these MOCs together in kind of a storytelling way. Anyway, after this he went through a phase of creating some smaller mini builds such as the MAC, or the Monitoring Access Console. He built a cool command chair which has some really nice sci-fi vibes in there. There's also probably my favourite mini build, the futuristic wheelchair. What I like about this is that he hasn't just thrown a booster underneath a chair and called it a day. He's actually designed something which fits in with the Space Outpost and has some character to it, and so in my eyes this is a really cool little MOC. After that, the concept for the flying saucer was made. This was made on a computer program but was eventually progressed into the impressive Scarab build. Captain Mutant has said that the Brick Troll saucer is what actually inspired this MOC, but his creation is still cool nonetheless. The final product has obviously had a lot of nice detailing added from the concept, just to make it look that a little bit more complete and more visually interesting. Fun fact is that this was actually created for a LEGO contest where designers were challenged to create something out of this world, and this MOC definitely is just that. I'm a huge fan of the angled fins on the side, as well as the green boosters on the back, to make this build feel a little bit more alien rather than just normal blue boosters that we normally see. Finally, last but certainly not least, we have the hugely popular Stargate. I say hugely popular because this project is on LEGO Ideas and has over 8,000 supporters. This project was based off the 1997 sci-fi series Stargate. Multiple minifigures are included and this build is the Stargate. What's most impressive about this MOC is how perfectly circular the gate is, and this isn't always easy to achieve in LEGO form, but the final product looks really good. With a fair few days left on this project before it expires on LEGO Ideas, at this point it's not a case of if this will hit 10,000 supporters, but more of when it's going to hit 10,000 supporters, as this is closing in on its final stretch here. I will of course link this project's page in the description down below if you wish to go and support it or just check it out further. And I will also leave all the links to all of his other MOCs in the description down below. But with that being said, that concludes our second episode of the MOC Builder series. Whilst Captain Mutant doesn't create massive MOCs with thousands upon thousands of pieces, he is very clearly and has proven that he is a very talented builder, and I cannot wait to see what he does next. But with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below which of Captain Mutant's MOCs is your favourite. I would really be interested to know. Also, be sure to let me know which MOC builder you would like to see in episode 3. But with that being said, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, but thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.